All right, what's up, everyone? Episode 13, Northwest Bodybuilding. We got the two Brandons, Brandon Lyons and Brandon Wise today. We might have a couple of people jump on too, but we're going to start out with these two savages. How's it going, guys?
What's happening, fellas?
Can't complain.
How's the training going, Brandon?
Damn, you have to be specific, dude.
Oh, yeah, I remember Brandon Lyons.
You have to go by last name today.
Yep.
It's going good, dude. Just hammering down out here, dude. I kind of started my my cycle about like 4 weeks ago. So like last time, as I think we kind of discussed it last time, but I was just sort of dabbling into like a little mini cycle. You know, I really wanted to like get my body fat in a respectable position to where I could really like earn the right to do a real cycle, and I felt like I did that. So I've been back at it for like 4 weeks. So I've been steadily training ever since I got down here to Medford. I moved down here. I think I've been down here for like almost 4 months. So I've been steadily training through the whole time. But now I'm kicking shit into high gear. So things should get real good here in the next few weeks. It's starting to take off. I can really tell things are starting to work. So I'm excited to see what the next 4 to 8 weeks happens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're a little bit older than me, right? How old are you?
I just turned 41 yesterday.
Okay, so yeah, you're like about a year, almost 2 years older. So I just turned 39.
Yeah, fuck, I'm old as shit, dude.
That's right, dude. You can jump in that over 40 class.
Full masters, dude. Like, I did my first. I was thinking about this when I was driving back to watch the Oregon State, and I was driving past Canyonville, and I was thinking, damn, dude, that's so crazy. It feels like it was just yesterday. Me and Tim did our first show together in 2003 at the Seven Feathers. It was the first year they ever had the Seven Feathers, and we did our first show, and I was a junior competitor, and I was thinking like that'd be crazy, dude, if I went back, or if I decided to do the Emerald Cup next year and I do the Masters class, that I would be competing in the Masters class, and I won that class as a junior. So like that's how fucking long I've been doing this. Right. It just feels weird to be one of those guys that really like is.
Yeah. That would be cool though. I don't think there's anybody that's ever won juniors at the E Cup and then Masters.
Yeah. I kind of missed my open block. I wish I'd have done it, but it never really lined up with the national shows. And that was always my goal, was to go crush national shows or to win a pro card. Or so by the time I was really like good enough where I could have won the show, like it just didn't really line up. So I always bypassed it when I was really at my peak. So I kind of, but oh well. I mean, a Masters. I mean, I'm down. But the Masters is good too.
Yeah, you can still jump in the Open too and do 40 and over as well. You know.
Yeah, I could. Especially if you and Monty are both doing it, dude. That'd be fun to.
Hell yeah.
Be on stage with both of you guys in this. I mean, that'd be a stout, super heavy class.
Yeah, I think Dylan's talking about doing it too.
Yeah, I think Tim kind of talked a little bit about maybe doing it, but I think he's focused on bigger things.
Yeah, opening that new gym, which is crazy.
Yeah, I think for him, like if he's gonna compete, he wants to, compete to ultimately get that pro card and be done. But I mean, it's that's up to him. I don't know. He changed his mind a lot.
Yeah, he does. What's your cycle that you just jumped on?
Me?
Yeah.
My cycle? Let's see. I ramped up to my GH to 10 units a day.
Nice.
I was just retaining so much water, dude. Like my body just was soaked. It was like uncomfortable, dude. Like I couldn't sleep for longer than like 5 or 10 minutes. My arms would fall asleep. So it was the stuff that I got was really strong. So it was I was able to do that. So I had to pull that back. But I'm on essentially, let's see, a CC of a tested anthate, mass propionate every other day, and like 3/4 of a CC of EQ every other day. Or I guess 3 days a week is what I should say.
Okay. What's that come out to per week?
Oh, what's up? Just under 2,000 probably.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I figured.
Total.
600-700 of each probably.
Yeah.
There you go.
But yeah, that's going good. And it's like my first real. I mean, when I was powerlifting, I dabbled a little bit. I did like some pretty moderate shit. Like I haven't really done like anything like this. I mean, this is like a real cycle to me. Like it's not like as crazy as I used to do, but it's definitely, I mean, dude, I've been like pretty clean for like the last 12 years, other than like,
it's a good cycle. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Compared to like what I used to do, it's pretty minimal. I used to go pretty heavy, but when I was doing just some powerlifting, dude, I'd run like some little tests, little deca, and some fucking animal, and like, you know, just for like, you know, 8 weeks total, like nothing like really. Definitely haven't touched growth hormone for like 12 years, so that I can tell is really starting to kick in. Oh, and then I just I added in some Retta too. Nice. Like a week and a half ago. That shit's pretty crazy. Like I don't have like an appetite at all, which is probably really good for me.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, are you like still trimming? Are you still trimming up? You still like trying to cut body fat? Yeah,
totally. Yeah, absolutely, dude. My last one was more like a recomp. This one was kind of more. My goal was to get my body fat down to where I could eat a little bit more, to where I could like, I guess, eat a little bit more on this cycle, and I think
have a metabolism going.
Yeah, I think I will. I think like this run is going to help a little bit, kind of get a jump on my body. I got really fat. Like I need to.
Yeah, Retta seems to be pretty solid shit. So everybody that I've heard from.
Dude, I can't. Like everybody's gonna stop raving about it. So I was like, I got to give it a shot. And I grow really well on low amounts of food too. Like I don't. At least in my past, I don't know. So I'm kind of banking on, you know, my old muscle coming back, and you know, that tendency from when I was younger, when I could. I mean, dude, in my off seasons when I used to compete, like I was only eating like 250, 300 grams of carbs a day. Like I mean, I really didn't like. I grew on pretty low amount. Like I could do a keto diet and grow. So I think I think for me, like the most important thing for me right now is just to get a lot of protein in, to make my drugs work, and then keep everything else as low as, and like keep my carbs really as low as I can, you know, to where I could continue to train effectively. That's kind of how
That brings us into what actually that was one of my questions that I brought up, was like our opinions on Reddit 2 tried. So we're kind of going right into it. How much do you take? Like every few days, right? Like every 4 or 5 days, something like that?
Yeah, I'm doing you start me off at like a 0.5 milligram twice a week right now. So I think that's kind of standard for a lot of people.
A meg a week.
Yeah.
That's
I think we might go up that a little bit. At first, dude, I definitely have some like nausea, and like, dude, if I eat shitty, like if I eat something I shouldn't be eating, dude, I get like gnarly heartburn. So like,
that's what I'm serious.
There's some accountability behind it. So I think it's gonna be good for my fat ass.
Yeah, I mean, like I know Nick Walker was ranting about it, raving about it, and you know, Tim thought it was pretty awesome too.
Yeah, Tim loved it. Yeah, he couldn't stop raving about it when he was like, dude, I have so much energy. I'm like 2 or 3 weeks out, and I'm like, I'm fixing a step mill right now, dude, and I don't even feel like I'm dieting. I was like, dude, sounds like you found methamphetamines.
I know.
Are you taking it, Brandon?
No. I honestly, I have to eat a lot, so like, something that's gonna like nuke my appetite is just not in the cards for me.
Yeah, that probably.
But I mean, I don't get. I mean. Yet I haven't gotten too hungry in preps. I've been able to be at least somewhat fed throughout. My body just likes being lean, especially when things get going. So like, I haven't needed it, but my appetite doesn't like. I never like really feel like I'm hungry anyway. So in the off season when my carbs get 700-800, that just that wouldn't help me out very much, you know.
Yeah, it's probably the opposite of what you do.
Yeah, I thought about it for prep too, but I'm kind of similar. Like I don't have I think if I took it during prep, I probably wouldn't have an appetite to eat my meals.
Do you not get like just miserably starving?
No, I don't. Not really.
God, you guys are lucky. You guys supposed to stay like, you guys are lean though. Like, you guys.
Yeah, like I'm kind of similar to Brandon.
Keep your shit together year round, dude. Like you're a year-round bodybuilder. I was a fuck off bodybuilder in the off season.
I think that's part of it. If Rob, you stay pretty lean in the off season. I try and stay. Chris obviously stays super lean in the off season, and his cardio is crazy high. I think just like staying lean in the off season, like, is kind of just like super paramount to having a not hungry, miserable prep.
Yeah. There was a few times where I got kind of fat in the off season years ago, and I do remember that prep. I was pretty fucking hungry because there was just a lot of body fat to come off. So yeah, I think you're right. I think it matters on your off season. Hey, Chris,
what compound are you talking about taking?
Retta.
Oh, Retta. Yeah.
Chris been here the whole time, or did he just hop on?
He just hopped on.
Oh, I was like, damn, dude. I didn't even know he was here.
Comes out of nowhere.
So, guys.
So
sorry, I just hopped on real quick while I'm walking.
Yeah, you're good. Do you have any experience with Retta or with clients taking it?
Yeah. I've been. I experimented with tirzepatide at first because my mom and my sister were both prescribed it, and it was crazy expensive. So I kind of wanted to figure out like what it was all about to use with clients too. So I tried it a little bit. Was that late last year? And of tirzepatide, and dude, that just nuked my appetite too much. That was like tirzepatide. I found was just too strong as appetite suppressant, even at like 1 milligram a week. It was pretty crazy. I was a fan of it, but once it got hard to eat meals, just slowed digestion down so much. Like meals would just back up. I didn't want to eat, so then I switched to retatrutide during this prep. I just started that I think it's been 6 weeks, and I like that a lot more. It doesn't nuke my appetite at all. I'm just taking 0.5 milligram every other day, and it just takes the edge off. Like, I don't care about food. Don't think about it. When it's time to eat a meal, I can eat it. And digestion still, it does slow it down enough, like to the point where I can't have like big ass high days. I just have to keep my food a little bit more stable, so I don't have to like load heavy on like a couple days, so I just like keep my food more moderate, so I never have any like 1,000+ gram carb days. I try not to do that right now.
Yeah.
And other than that, like, I love it. Like, I feel like I'm getting lean easier with more food. I'm only doing 30 minutes of cardio a day, and I'm pretty close. Like, don't have much more fat to go.
Yeah, maybe what, 5-10 pounds at the most, if that.
Yeah, probably get down to like 240 or so. That's, I don't know. We'll see. I might go a little bit lower, play with the look a little bit, but I'm like, I was 245 this morning. So,
Chris, what are you prepping for?
What's that?
What are you prepping for?
Sasquatch.
Oh, okay. Is that in August?
It's September 20th.
Is that kind of a newer show?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
It's been around for like 5 years, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that Tampa show? No, that was her. Who's the promoter of that one?
I should probably know. I'm not sure, honestly.
It's up where somewhere by you, right, Chris? Up by
it's in Federal Way. It's in Federal Way at like the convention center or something like that.
Yeah, so it's fucking right down the street from you. Okay.
Yeah, I live like 15 minutes from it. It's perfect.
Yeah. I'll definitely have to come.
Vancouver was for me. It was like an hour drive. It's like sweet. It's like,
yeah.
What, Vancouver?
Yeah, it's like I can fucking peek from my house in the same lighting and the same everything.
Oh yeah,
it's fucking tits.
I heard. You live in Salem, Brandon?
No, I live in Hillsboro, like Beaverton area.
That's okay. That's why you train at Julian's gym sometimes. You're close. Yeah. I need to make it out there one of these Saturdays when he has the open lifts. It looks pretty fun.
Yeah, dude, it's a good time. I wasn't at yesterday's. I went and trained real quick legs, and then had to get out of there for a family thing. But yeah, it's a good time. Definitely.
So what do you guys think? What gives you the energy from the Retta? Is it like the balance of the blood sugars, or what? Because you guys all are reporting like you feel energy from it.
I mean, I'm on Klein and other shit though, so that's I'm on a bunch of stimulants all day, so I don't know if it's really the Retta. I mean, although it can be like med. What's that?
Have you noticed anything like from SLU that give you any energy, any like pop for cardio or anything? Yeah.
So it's weird. It's not. I wouldn't say it's like it's not like caffeine or like ephedrine or something like that. That kind of energy. It's more just like better like mental acuity, like later in the day. You know, like I don't feel like any dips in energy later in the day.
Just stable.
Yeah, just stable for sure.
Yeah.
And like I did notice, I mean, I'm on Reddit too, so it's kind of hard to tell, but I felt like it definitely aided a little bit in fat loss. Like I run a little bit warmer when I started taking it. I don't notice that now, but when I first started taking it, I did.
Yeah.
I'm taking 250 micrograms 3 times a day.
And that's the peptide that's supposed to increase your cardio output.
Pretty
It
much.
has a bunch
it's
of
ERR like agonist or something. So it's like a exercise mimetic. It basically like channels the same pathways that are activated when you're doing cardio, from like a what from like a mitochondrial standpoint, I guess.
Yeah, I remember reading that now. Yeah, that sounds pretty promising. Yeah, at first I was kind of against the GLPs, just being tough guy and shit. And
yeah.
now it's like, damn, dude, that sounds like a medical's catching up and helping out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So
sure.
how about let's do Tampa Pro put together a top 5. That's a fucking stacked ass show.
Yeah, it is. I need to see a list.
Yeah,
I'll try and pull one up real quick.
Yeah, pull one up real quick. Off the top of my head, I know we have Stu, we have Justin Shire, we have Quentin, De La Rosa, Bruno.
Ooh, yeah.
And there's even a few other guys that are solid too. Once Brandon pulls up the list, we'll see a few other guys. But yeah, we get to see Shire and Stu go at it finally.
That's sick.
I know.
That's next weekend?
Yeah, I think next weekend. Yep, 1 week out. Yep.
That'll be cool.
Has Shire posted any recent pics of his back?
No. I think the last time he posted a back pic was about 5 weeks out, 6 weeks out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like his quads came up though. They look good.
Yeah. The thing is, a lot of people were picking De La Rosa to win, but he actually beat De La Rosa at Chicago Pro a couple of years ago at his pro debut.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, Quentin, that guy could destroy everyone if he came in like 100%.
Yeah. He didn't look super sharp yet in any of his updates.
That's what everyone's saying.
But I mean, who knows?
Did you find the list?
I'm trying to. I had to switch sources. I was just like was trying to get it off the NPC site, but I wasn't finding it there. So try it on Instagram.
Yeah, I think, man, that's a close one.
Yeah, I feel like that was before De La Rosa kind of got like him and Patrick started like nailing his conditioning though. When De La Rosa did, I mean, it's going to be close.
But the same thing.
So polished.
The same thing with Shire though. He wasn't even in condition at that show either. Like, he was kind of soft. Like, compared
at least he kind of has a freak factor though, compared to at least he has some freaky body parts, whereas like De La Rosa doesn't really. If he's not like bang on, De La Rosa is pretty underwhelming.
That's true. Yeah, Justin's got the crazy wasp waist and
huge
arms, huge quads, huge calves. Yeah.
So I got a list here now.
Okay, go ahead.
So John De La Rosa, Quentin Iria, Anthony Gel, I don't know, Patrick Moore, Morgan McDonald.
Patrick Moore.
He's no joke.
Amir Omarajic or something like that.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Joe Palacios.
Joe.
Yeah, Bruno Santos, Justin Savoy, Justin Shire, and our lovely beef stew.
Yeah. So that Amir guy is really good too. He comes peeled.
Yeah. He
like
looks like cement every time he gets on stage. He's pretty fucking crazy.
That's got to be this most stacked show of the year, dude. Like the top 7 are badass, like badass bodybuilders.
Yeah, this is solid.
I think that's all the top second tier bodybuilders.
Yeah, right, exactly. And then they had Texas the week later, so like they're probably all going to do Texas after that. Whoever doesn't win.
Yeah.
I gotta run. I just wanted to say what's quick.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, man.
All right, brother. Later, man.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Good to see you guys. Bye.
All right, I guess I'll start. Let's see. Fuck, that's really hard. You guys still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Shit, man. Okay. Fuck, I want to go with Shire, but I kind of have a feeling he's just going to get overwhelmed, but just doesn't have quite enough size yet. You know what I mean?
I'm in the same boat. And I also don't know if he'll be like hard enough to stand next to like, you know, some of the really nasty guys like Stu or Amir. I mean,
true. Yeah, Stu's always fucking rock
De La
hard.
Rosa is always in really, really good shape too.
Yeah. And then Quentin, and like you said, so I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go with the buddy. All right, I'll go Justin Shire first. De La Rosa second. Stu third. Quentin fourth. Patrick Moore fifth. We'll just do top 5.
Solid.
Yeah. I'll write them down so we can see who gets the closest.
All right, cool.
Shire, Stu.
I think I'm gonna go with John.
Okay.
John, Justin, Stu, Patrick, Quentin.
Ooh, okay. Okay, Shire, Stu. Oh, you got Shire beating Stu?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so John De La Rosa, Justin Shire, then who? John,
Patrick, then Quentin.
Patrick. That's a pretty good top 5, actually.
I like your top 5. I'm just gonna move a couple names. That's
it's tough.
That's a hard one because they're all so good, but it's like which one of the guys, you know, which versions of themselves show up and how do they look standing next to each other is going to be the tale, you know. Like
Bruno is like he's a big ass dude too.
He is, yeah.
And he beat
Nathan.
He beat Patrick at a show earlier this year, or I might be mistaken, but he's shown up this year pretty fucking big, just not quite as sharp. So he's had a little bit of extra time to maybe peel that extra layer off if that's what he needs. But I'm gonna go with maybe this is my bias, but I'm gonna go with Stu, and then De La Rosa, and then Shire, and then Amir.
Ooh, that's a good one. I think we forgot about him. Go ahead.
And then Bruno
Santos.
I don't think Quentin's going to be in shape, dude. Like based off the pictures and stuff, but I could be wrong. He's going to be big as fuck, that's for sure. He's got a crazy structure. I don't think he'll be able hard enough to stand next to like some of these really diced dudes like Amir and Stu and
on this topic, I just want to apologize to Justin because I'm historically really bad at early, doing these predictions. So if I just, or excuse me, John, I'm sorry. I may have helped somebody else, but I may have screwed him by predicting.
But like a wild or a dark horse or whatever you can call it, is that Joe Palacios dude. He looks fucking freaky. It's just like I don't know how he looks in a lineup, you know. So
yeah, they were showing him on Fuad's podcast the other day. Did you see that?
Yeah, and I followed Joe for a while because he's on that that other podcast or whatever sometimes.
Like that's like my favorite podcast actually, Beatty's podcast.
Yeah, Fit Nation. Yeah,
that's a good one. It's got Stu on there all the time.
Yeah, it's a good one for sure. Beatty just competed too. He looks great. This is for sure his best look.
Yeah, that's a great segue. Fucking USA's. I thought Beatty looked incredible. Like dude, the supers was am I the only one that thought like he was the only super that was actually like in shape? It was crazy.
Is that the guy that got second?
I think Beatty got third, didn't he?
I think he got third, yeah.
I didn't hear that.
The guy that got first, he's been like top 5 at a few national shows, got really good potential, round muscle bellies, but he's his legs weren't like that shredded. His glutes weren't in. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it was. It could have been the videos and the pictures. You never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't even have that dude win this class, and I sure the fuck didn't have him beat Chris. Like that was my opinion, though.
Oh yeah, he beat Chris in the overall too.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
To me, that was straight fucking robbery. In my opinion, I don't mean to like, no disrespect to him. I don't like to.
Dude,
I don't like
Chris
to
looked
fucking shit on
bigger.
him, but Chris is a fucking beast, dude. And I was really just, I was a little disappointed to see that they fucking took that from him.
He
Yeah,
looked bigger than the super. Like
He looked incredible. Like that dude is like, to me, when I'm looking at an overall lineup or I'm looking at any pro qualifying competition, my question is who is the most ready
like complete
to compete at the next level? And to me, that Chris, we've talked about it before, Rob, like that, to me, Chris could walk on stage today and go compete at a pro level show. And I can't say that about that super heavyweight. So like, to me, I just it didn't I thought that was a miss. I think they got that wrong, but that's just my opinion.
You guys see my screen? You see the share screen, right?
Yeah, and that's not the shit on that super heavyweight. I don't know the names because I haven't been following these guys probably as close as you.
It's Instagram too, so like we weren't there in person.
Totally, and that's a whole other conversation too. So like
exactly.
I don't ever want to make it out to be like I'm.
But I mean, based off
what the judges were seeing either, but I just from my house, dude, that did not make sense at all.
I mean, he was the only heavyweight that was pulling a vacuum in the whole fucking top five. That's crazy.
He's got an immaculate physique. I'm a huge fan of that guy.
Yeah, great nice dude too. Super nice dude.
Yeah, when he came up to Oregon, he was a gentleman for sure.
I was messaging. I messaged Dom this morning, and I was like, "Hey, dude," I was like, I wasn't there, but like, correct me if I'm wrong, but that, how did that look in person? He was like, "Dude, I don't like to be that guy. I don't like, like try to be unbiased when it comes to my competitors." But like I was pretty upset about it, and I think a lot of people in the crowd had the same feeling about that overall decision.
That was wild, dude. That was crazy. That was so crazy. Let's see, go back. Oh, hold on 1 second. I got off the wrong screen for a second. There we go. Yeah, that Chris Knox guy is the super heavy.
Chris Knox.
Yeah, Chris Knox. I'll go to Bodybuilders Without Borders. I'll probably have some pictures.
Yeah, great bodybuilder, dude. I hate like saying that kind of stuff, dude, because if I ever like won an overall and somebody was like sitting there like shitting on the decision, it probably would. I hate to take that away from somebody, but I'm like, God, dude, I just feel really bad for that Chris, dude. He looked so good.
Yeah, like you said, it's tough to call when you got your tiny phone and fucking you're looking at these shitty pictures. But here we go.
Yeah,
here we go. Yeah, I mean, just look at the fucking legs, man. Like Chris's legs were. I mean, he has good leg, Chris Knox, but like they're soft, bro.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was kind of surprised he won the class. That dude was just way more conditioned, but I mean, he is.
Oh yeah, that's not even fucking Chris right there. Okay, that's
that's Pete.
I mean, I don't know. Like he's definitely like aesthetically more pleasing and probably more well-rounded.
Yeah. That guy's missing
that guy. But I honestly, I mean, that guy was pretty crisp. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, if they would have given it to the other super heavyweight to win that, I probably wouldn't argue.
Yeah. The only thing you can really say for this other heavyweight is like he has no adductors.
Yeah, he's thin through the thighs.
Straight to the D there in the middle, but fuck yeah, Chris. Yeah, let's see what's the other pictures here. Oh yeah, I got the guy on the left in that one for sure. Yeah, when somebody's off like that and they look like they're like 6 weeks out, it's tough for me to give them anything.
It really is.
Yeah, it's just like because you're just like, bro, you didn't.
It comes back to that to me, like that Chris Knox guy is not. He's going to need a couple years to compete at the pro level, in my opinion, and I don't think I can't. And the heavyweight Chris, the other Chris, like he's ready. Like he could totally go compete at a pro show. It's just so hard to pull that.
Chris McCarroll. Yeah, look at that side tricep. That's an easy W for the guy on the left.
Yeah,
I mean, Chris isn't, his abs aren't flexed, his triceps halfway flexed. I mean, yeah, that guy's not as round, but fucking his abs are etched, his side quads in, hamstring, glute.
What's
I
that?
don't know
What was the term that I think was it? I think it might have been Brandon or James that used it last time, dude. Like he out bodybuilded him. You know, like it's just overall, he's just a better body.
exactly. Even this pose, like, you know, that guy just he's winning that pose for me.
Yeah,
He's got a
look
little
at the
bit.
hammies, like
Yeah, Chris looks
really have much
soft in
going on in
the
the hamstrings at all.
I mean, he doesn't have. So you have that's wild, dude. So you have this guy winning the overall with not one fucking line in his glute, dude. That's wild. That's fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Judging's a hard job, dude. I would never want it.
Exactly. I mean, the guy on the left isn't super peeled, but like he's in shape. You know what I mean? Like he's not peeled out of his mind, but at least he's in shape.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I just got a couple of hits yesterday.
Fucking peeled.
Yeah, right there, he looks really good.
Like his quads are fucking crazy separated.
Yeah. Stripped down. Yeah.
Especially for a super heavyweight too. Like, I mean, super heavy historically they don't come in polished looking like that. That's
like like in that shitty lighting, and you can see his fucking teardrop like that. Like,
come on, bro.
Oh man, yeah, that
you know that looks insane in person. Like,
and then look at Chris. That's what I mean about Chris. It's just soft, like 8 weeks out looking legs. You know, 10 weeks out.
I do think that this lighting is not doing anybody any justice.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Dude, it looks so weird. Like they have the lights on like overhead in the room that they're in. And
my god,
it just looks off. Like,
so sad that they can't figure that shit out.
At UNLV, the same venue as they.
Same place, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Beatty in the pink there.
That place,
I mean, you could make a case for Beatty in the pink there, pretty easy.
Yeah, I honestly, for me, I would have had Beatty and then the guy to his left, top two, because they're both actually in shape. And this is the first time Beatty's actually came in shape too. Usually he's not.
Yeah.
Like you can see right there, Beatty's side quad is fucking stripped.
Dude, yeah, he's got a good side chest for sure.
Yeah, really big side chest. And then from the back, he had glutes, you know, his back's fucking big. Yeah, that's a wild call, dude.
Can you pull up the overall? Do they have side by side with the super in that?
I hope so. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, this is all the USA winners from the last so many years. Joe Palacios right there, Stu. Justin.
He's come a long way since he turned pro.
Yeah, he still looks fucking awesome there, though.
Yeah, he looked fantastic, but I mean, dude, he's an absolute fucking unit now. Like, I mean, he's a fucking freak, dude.
He is. I forgot fucking Derek Lunsford won it 2017. Holy shit.
Dude, he looks so crazy there.
Look how tiny his waist is.
I know, right?
That's a fucking beautiful looking physique that he had there, though. Like, it's
exactly. What's crazy is like everything else has gotten bigger besides like his legs. His legs have gotten bigger, but like not like the rest of his body, you know?
Yeah. His arms like there, because everything else was like smaller, and his arms were so fucking big. It just looks like cartoonish, you know?
It does look cartoonish for sure.
Yeah, now his arms are his weak part, yeah. Let's see if hopefully they have an overall here somewhere. Maybe not on Bodybuilders Without Borders, but
what's the other?
Here we go. Yeah.
Bodybuilding Discord.
Here it is. Yeah, dude, that's a clear W for Chris Cesaro right there, dude, and that front double.
Yeah.
You know, he could use more adductors, but you know, that's nitpicking. But I mean, just so much more.
I don't know. I think it's just might be the way. Have you seen his adductors from the back?
Yeah, it's probably the way he's posing.
They're pretty crazy.
Dude,
he's probably just spread out a little bit.
His back double is just absolutely insane, dude. It's unreal. And I seen him compete at the Oregon, and he was just a freak, dude. I was an immediate. I'm an immediate fan of that dude. Like, I hope he has a good pro career. He's
that light heavy looks good.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, pretty wide, big guy for a light heavy.
Yeah, good frame.
Middleweight. lightweight.
Hey,
Or
Spencer asked a good question on his Instagram today. I'll find it and I'll make it because we're kind of talking about USA's right now.
yeah,
Let me find it real quick.
fucking bantamweight, dude. It's wild that they give these guys a pro card. I'm like, what the fuck are they gonna do? Like, they're never like, hey,
Yeah.
go put on
I've always
80
said that I
pounds.
thought that they should have a lightweight pro class, dude. Because I mean, there's some good fucking little bodybuilders in that Phantom lightweight, middle, welterweight. You know, I'm like, dude, that'd be pretty dope to like see what some of these dudes could do if they kept going, and were able to stay within within those weight parameters. That would be
212 is just
So-
too heavy for them.
yeah.
So do you guys think that they should be awarded pro cards under the heavyweight class?
I think it should go down to maybe light heavy or middleweight at the most.
Yeah.
I do. I think I agree, unless they come up with somewhere for them to compete.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just pointless. Like, but then most of those guys, if they do, they end up going to classic or men's physique, and they're just not really that.
For light heavy, like that would be like, I think it would be the cutoff because, you know, you under 200 pounds in a professional bodybuilder in open is like, I don't know. I mean, unless you're actually like pretty short, then
Yeah,
you know,
right.
that like you should be a 200-pound bodybuilder if you're a pro.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree with Brandon.
I would love to see a smaller. Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you, brother.
That's cool. I agree with Brandon. When they first came out with 212, I had the same idea as Brandon. I was like, instead of doing 212, they should have done like a 215 or 220 and then like a 180.
Yeah.
And have three classes. You have supers, or just super heavyweight, 220 and 180.
Didn't 212 started off as 202, right?
Yeah, 202. Yeah.
But yeah, they definitely. I think it'd be awesome if they had one more class. I mean, because I'm a big fan of the freaks, but I mean, dude, I totally dig like some of these middleweights and welterweights. There's some fucking freaks, dude. And if you put that, give them a weight class to compete in at the pro level, I'd be really curious. I mean, like for instance, Blue Taylor, like, I mean, dude, he was an absolute freak. I mean, he's like 5'2" or 5'1", and it's like, but it's like, dude, at 212, like, how are you ever going to be competitive, at that height? So it's like, dude, you'd have had a class to compete in, like, with other short dudes and other dudes that were capable of making that weight class. Like, it would, I mean, dude, that'd be a freak show in itself, dude. Why would you not want to watch that?
I agree. Yeah. I love Chris, but I don't like the way he poses his leg out like that. It looks fucking weird.
With his heel up on his tiptoe.
Well, just like the one leg like postured out to the side, and then he has his hips torqued to the right. It just kind of looks awkward to me.
I think it looks like a women's physique.
Exactly. That's exactly. Yep.
Like I don't mind the leg extended, but it needs to be like kind of slight and just like not so heavy loaded on one leg, and it just needs to be shifted.
Yeah, and don't torque the hip. Yeah, don't torque the hip to the side. That makes it awkward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're totally right. There's no way he doesn't have enough adductors to hit that front double because look at them, they're fucking touching like crazy there.
I think it probably look. I think he'd look better with his feet together in that like
front double.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he can pose his adductors and have them,
touching and
look, we wouldn't have that.
It would hide it. Like it would kind of hide it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was interesting, man. Everyone I talked to was pretty fucking blown away. You guys know Seth, this guy?
I don't know who he is.
No.
He's a classic guy from Tacoma. He owns a gym up there. Looks like he's competing. He's my buddy. He looks like he's competing at the Vancouver Pro today.
Cool.
I trained with him a couple months ago. We did some legs. He's a savage.
Looks
he
good.
Always gets fucking shredded.
Nice pop. Just full as fuck.
Yeah. He only weighs probably $190. He's pretty short.
Where's he from?
Tacoma. He owns a gym up there. Look at that, dude. Holy fuck. Healed.
God,
yeah, he owns a gym called the Training Pit up in Tacoma. It's a badass gym. It's like half bodybuilding and then half like MMA. because his wife right here, she's an ex women's physique pro, and then she converted to MMA fighting, and she's like a pro MMA fighter now. She's a badass.
Dope.
And so he built like half the gym for his wife, and then half the gym for him. And so yeah, it's cool as fuck. There's a bunch of badass MMA dudes like beating the shit out of each other like on one side of the gym, and then a bunch of bodybuilders training on the other side. It's kind of interesting.
All right.
Everyone gets along and shit. There's no egos and whatnot. Yeah, this was his look at the Tampa Pro last year. Yeah,
We got a lot of good gyms up north there where you used to live, Rob.
yeah, but they're pretty spread out. Yeah, there is. I mean, they are here and there. Yeah. Good thing about Portland is we got O'Malley's and shit, and then everyone kind of, Oregon's like kind of not as populated. It's like you only have a few cities along the I-5.
Yeah.
And then, Portland, Salem, and then it's pretty
Eugene, and then you're
it's not much there where it's like Washington. It's the whole west side is pretty populated, so it's pretty spread out.
Speaking of that, that's where Tim's opening another gym in Beaverton, right down the street from my work, basically like
Nice.
7 minutes away. So that'll be sick.
You gonna train there, Brendan?
Yeah, I'll be training there. I might even do some personal training if I can on the weekends too.
He takes good care of his trainers, dude. If you're a personal trainer, I don't know why you train anywhere else other than O'Malley's gym. He's got people.
He doesn't even charge people. It's fucking awesome.
That's unbelievable.
I know. It's really cool. Really cool of him to do that.
Yeah.
There's probably not a gym on the fucking planet that does that.
I mean, all he asks is that your clients have a membership, and that's not really a whole lot to ask for. You're training
yeah, they're gonna have one anyway, most likely.
Yeah, but training clients a couple days a week, dude. Like, I'll pay that fucking membership for them, dude. Who cares?
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
You guys know Dan Hughes?
I don't.
I was thinking of Dave Hughes.
Dan is getting ready for. So he competed at the Emerald, and he won the Masters Bodybuilding and Classic at the Emerald this year for pros.
He's a classic guy.
Yeah, Dan. He's a pro. Really good dude. He lives in Montana. He owns a gym over there. I competed against him a few times. He's like 40, 45, 46. Oh, yeah, here's the pictures from E-Cup. Yeah. He was fucking peeled, dude. He destroyed every other Masters guy that day.
Oh, I seen pictures of that dude.
Yeah.
Yep. That dude, he was struggling. I remember seeing the pictures. He definitely stood out.
Yeah. What's crazy is I competed against him a couple times, and he was probably like late 30s, early 40s when I competed against him. And dude, he's peaking at like 45, 46. He looks better than ever.
Gives me hope.
I know. Is the video choppy for you guys, or can you see it clearly?
It's choppy.
It's choppy, but it translates. It translates. He looks insane.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. There's some pics. Great legs for 45 years old. His tan was like perfect. That's a perfect tan. Glutes and hams look really good. Adductors. Yeah. Oh, anyways, so there's his classic trunks. He's getting ready to go compete at the Masters Olympia in Japan.
Oh, sick.
That's pretty cool.
We got a couple of girls from O'Malley's out in Troutdale that are doing that too. Krista.
Yeah, Krista. She's a beast, bro.
Oh, dude. And then why am I drawing a blank on her first name?
There's another one doing the Masters?
Yeah, she's a figure girl. She's the sister that competes too.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh, why am I drawing a blank on her name? Oh my god. Good competitor, good little competitor.
Huh. All right, let me go to another question here. Oh yeah, remember this is a good question that Brandon came up with the other day. I thought was hilarious. So if you had a strongman, a bodybuilder, a powerlifter, and a CrossFitter, and they all had to do those 4 sports, who would win out of all the? we talked about this for a little bit back and forth.
Oh, they have to do so they have
Yeah,
to do all of them.
that was a topic that came up like a long time ago, and like in like a round robin, like everybody had to do like compete against each other in the sports, and you know if you had like a point system, like who would pick the whole thing.
Right.
Fuck, dude, I hate to say it. Probably CrossFitter.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you found a CrossFitter with like a really balanced physique, then, but then again, he might get destroyed in like the strongman events or something.
Yeah, I would say maybe the strongman because they're it's like they have such a foundation. They have the capabilities of doing some endurance work for a CrossFit competition, and then
That's true.
it's like
I think if you got like a body, if you got like a bodybuilder that like just got done playing like college football like a couple years ago, and he was still had a lot of athleticism.
yeah,
There we go.
You might be able to pick the bodybuilder.
Yeah.
I mean, really, it all ultimately boils down to who's the CrossFitter, who's the bodybuilder, and
So an inexperienced bodybuilder who's still an athlete is what you're saying.
Yeah, you're right. That's the caveat to the whole thing. It's like
which bodybuilder, which powerlifter, which CrossFitter.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
there's some
that person all around athlete or not.
There's some incredible.
Yeah, there's some powerlifters. There's some powerlifters these days that you wouldn't even, by looking at them, you wouldn't even think they've ever been in a gym, and they call themselves powerlifters.
Right.
They got full SBD sleeves and the whole kit and caboodle, and they're benching like a plate and a half and recording it. It's like, yeah, that's powerlifting, man. Real power. Yeah, I don't know. Powerlifting is not what it used to be. Powerlifting used to be really fucking cool and admirable, and the nerds kind of ruined it. I'll be honest.
I know.
Like I know a lot of powerlifters that attribute that to CrossFit getting and making its way over into powerlifting because of the Olympic lifting culture within CrossFit that sort of brought the the
optimizers.
Yeah, the social media.
Yeah.
And like they kind of turned it in, they kind of stole it from the gorillas.
Do you guys know John Person?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. This guy, he lives up in Washington. Dude, I just don't understand why the fuck don't people tan their face? It annoys the shit out of me. Like, look at homie's face and his body. Like, what are we doing here? Tan your fucking face, man. Let him. I don't. You know who started that? I think is Nick Walker a few years ago because he did that for a few shows.
Why did they do that?
Nick Walker had like a pale white face at one show and then a tan ass body, and then motherfuckers started doing it.
Have him hit your. Unless he's sweating it all off. Like I know I sweat on my face a lot, so like, but they'll tidy that up right before you go on stage, dude.
Now that's riding the Harley right there, bro. That's fucking
right.
Those arms are straight.
Both of them. The guy next to him's doing it too.
I know, dude. Your last part that big, homie. Chill out.
Didn't he just do like 3 shows in a row or something like that?
He did like Masters, Nationals, or something, and then USA's. Looks like he got 10th at USA's in the light heavies. Yeah. But yeah, I just don't get it, dude. Tan your fucking face, man. What? Like, are you afraid to get tanner on your face? I don't understand it.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
That's all I can look at. I can't even look at his physique. I just look at his white face.
Is he afraid that everybody's gonna think he's doing blackface?
Maybe. Yeah, everyone's just that sensitive now. They can't tan their face.
It's the only place that it's safe. If you can do blackface at bodybuilding shows.
Exactly. You're okay. Oh man. That's hilarious. All right, let's see what other questions I have here. We did the Tampa, we did Reddit who tried. Oh yeah. What's your favorite, let's say, top 3 bodybuilding beefs? I don't think anybody can beat Phil and Kai because of how I mean, maybe Ronnie and Jay, but the thing about Ronnie and Jay is that they were like hella buddies.
It was so friendly. Yeah.
They were so friendly.
I come from the night, you know, like kind of getting into it like early 2000s. So like I always loved the King Kamali Craig Titus beef. Like that was
that
was like one of the original like beefs. Like I guess not, I shouldn't say original. There's a lot of beef before that, but like the one that like I don't know, kind of got like a little WWE-ish, you know, like they kind of brought I think they brought it to the magazines and they were talking about it on like in forums and stuff, and then you know they actually competed on stage and they like genuinely just disliked each other. So that's probably my favorite one.
They're like screaming at each other on stage and shit.
Yeah.
Epic.
And then I mean, you got to go with a Kai and Phil. That was a good one for a few years there.
Yeah, especially when they're like pushing on stage and shit and like going face to face. That was tense.
Do you think that was staged?
No, it wasn't. I truly believe it wasn't, because they didn't like each other at the time. And if you listen to Phil, he's like that motherfucker kept whipping me with his ponytail.
Yeah.
Like if you watch it before they get face to face, like Kai keeps kind of flipping his ponytail and it keeps like hitting Phil and shit.
He knew
yeah, he kind of keeps looking at him like, dude, fucking stop. And then that would have been cool if they would have started going at it though. It's fucking going.
I'd say,
go ahead.
I'd probably say they're I mean, can't go wrong with Arnold and Ferrigno. I mean, that's like a classic.
That's a big one.
Yeah, kind of started the whole like real competitive aspect of bodybuilding, where people were actually getting like into it, you know.
Yeah.
I guess like a rivalry rather than a beef. Like I don't know. To me, like a beef is like real personal and like, but like there's a lot of great rivalries out there too. Where
I guess we should say rivalry, because there's not a lot of real beefs besides like, you know, King Kamali and maybe Phil and Kai for a few years.
Yeah.
Trying to think from the 90s. There wasn't really any 90s. I mean, besides King Kamali and
Nasser and women.
That was hilarious.
Dude, some of those videos cracked me up.
Oh man, the question is irrelevant. I don't know why you're even asking. It's like, dude, she asked you what your diet was like. That's very relevant, bro. I want to hear Tyler explain these USA's voting, the judging, dude. You know how he always does the recap videos?
Yeah, maybe.
I would love to hear him talk about Chris Knox and why he won. Because
explain yourself.
Explain exactly. God damn it. He's usually like, he always harps on conditioning, like, oh, you know, this guy was in better shape. That's why he won. Better shape, you know.
Yeah, the people are calling you to the carpet, bro. Explain it.
Dude, oh yeah, you're right, dude. So look at the lighting in the event.
That's what I'm saying. It's just so bright as shit.
It's so bright. There's no way you're gonna get good stage lighting with that. No. It has to be dim. It has to be dim lit in the crowd.
Like you're gonna be trying to like light the athletes up so bright to like create shadows from overhead, like at an angle.
Yep.
That like those lights have to be so bright to even create a shadow, and now you're just gonna wash everyone out, and like the little shadow that you are able to get is just like, it looks bad because it's so bright everywhere. Like it doesn't work.
That's great, and that's really frustrating as an athlete. You know, it's like you bust your ass your whole life, and you're like, okay, I want to go to USA's and, you know, fight for my pro card, and then you see this shit, you're like, fuck, man.
And they just like plop it in the middle of a convention center with like,
these motherfuckers, these guys aren't even fucking trying, bro. They're just.
And dude, like, think about it. Like the people in the back, like, what kind of show are you getting? You know what I mean? Like all the way back there with the lights, with how bright it is. Like there's no staggering at all. Like I don't know. It's like a sea of people. You can't see shit from the back, but you can get.
That's crazy. I've never in my life seen a show with the crowd lit up that brightly.
Yeah, like at Oregon they had it dimmed. At Emerald Cup they had them like dimmed, because you can do it in those like event hall spaces. Just like you gotta turn those things down.
Right. Hey, Brandon, you recognize the guy on the right? Or Brandon Lyons?
Hey, stand by. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm testing your 90s knowledge. Do you Wise, do you recognize the guy on the right?
No.
Sorry about that. I'm back. What was the question, brother?
You recognize that bodybuilder on the right?
CT Fletcher?
No. 90s. I'm testing your 90s knowledge. Who's that bodybuilder on the right? He's small now, but he was a 90s legend.
Hold on, dude. Stay with me. Dude,
One of the best posers of all time.
it's not Melvin Anthony.
There you go. Yeah, yeah, that's Melvin.
Isn't he in prison?
No, he did it. I think he did his time, bro.
Really? Dude,
That's him, yeah.
I thought he was going down for like, didn't he do something really bad, like a life? I thought he was in for life or something.
No, that's Craig Titus, but I think you're talking about Silvio Samuel. I think he went to prison.
Dude, no, I'm thinking, I know Melvin. What did he go for, dude? I forget.
I can't remember. He did do some time. I'm pretty
It
sure.
fucked his whole career. I mean, he was still going when that happened, right? Like it was like kind of when he was still.
Yeah, I think so. Towards the end, yeah.
Man, I forgot about that guy. What a great bodybuilder. That dude, like
Yeah,
I love.
dude.
Damn, he's not he's aging like the rest of us, dude.
Yeah, he's a stud. We gotta see if he has Instagram. Melvin Anthony Jr. There he is.
Marvelous. Yeah, dude. Oh, that fucking Matrix pose, dude. Everybody, that's fucking
He
legendary.
was so big and round and such a good poser.
Oh, dude, beautiful physique too.
Look at that shit. Oh, Branch. Look at Branch back in the day. Dude, Branch looked pretty aesthetic back in the day, I feel like. Back when he had hair.
Wow.
Nah,
he was holding on to it holding on for its life.
Exactly. Yeah, it's funny how bodybuilders kind of go through phases like that. There's him and Cormier. Chris Cormier cracks me up, bro. He's like,
I like Chris Cormier.
You don't?
I do. No, I do.
Did you ever run in with him?
No, I like him. I said I do like him.
Oh, you said you like him. Yeah, he's awesome.
I competed at the LAs and he had one of his guys and we were backstage and we were posing and kind of getting ready in the back and he was standing there with his guy and he straight up told his guy, like he said, he was like, hey, how much you weigh or whatever, or something, asked me something. And I told him and he looked at his guy straight up and was like, something about like second place is good too. Something like I was like, damn, bro, that's fucking harsh.
That's hilarious.
But he was, he gave kudos. He was really, really friendly. No, super nice guy.
There's Phil early in his career going against Melvin.
Wow.
I'm giving Melvin a follow.
They knew Phil was the future back then.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when he first got on the scene, it was like, oh yeah.
Dude, Rich Piana.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. This must have been when Melvin got his pro card. Quincy Taylor, Rich Piana, Eric Vermain. That's crazy.
What a great era, dude.
I know. It's like, all right, guys, you got to come and peel. Look at these fucking guys. USA's. Peel.
Look at the backdrop, too.
Yeah, black fucking backdrop does a lot. And perfect lighting, of course.
Yeah.
That's the frustrating thing. Is it's like, it's not like we're learning and getting to the point where we know like, it's not like we're learning what's good lighting and what's good backdrops. Like, we had it there. We had it there in the 90s.
Yeah.
And they just choose to just fucking say fuck you and put
sponsors.
Dude, look how good that black backdrop in general looks so nice.
I know. It looks incredible. Look at Rich Piana. Quincy Taylor right there. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. It's like it's photography 101, you know. It's like,
what was Rich's best placing at the national level?
I think I like 4th or 5th. That's Melvin's pose right there. Look at that tiny waist, dude. Big fucking arm.
Yeah, he has a beautiful physique.
Yeah.
I remember there was a couple of little dudes like him and David Henry back then too. It was like, love that dude.
I'm a fan of this guy. You know, he's like 50 years old, that Phil Klahar.
Phil Klahar, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Phil Klahar too.
Still rocking it at 50.
Yeah.
It's like Tony Atlas, bro.
He does look like Tony Atlas.
At first glance, that's who I was like. It looked like it'd be
So
really.
did I, dude. Oh, that's a classic crab from Melbourne. Damn. Yeah. That was a good era, man, for sure. Definitely a good era. There's Fleck.
That's cool that he's kind of back around the scene though. That's
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
he did some pretty like substantial. Well, I'm gonna look it up really quick while we're on here. I'm gonna chat
Yeah.
see how long he was away.
Yeah, I remember him having to do some time over something.
It was a substantial amount too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because I remember 10-year prison. Oh, 2 concurrent 10-year.
Damn.
Because the 2 10 years anticipated release date of January 7th of 2027. So
He must have got out early.
Yeah.
Maybe he got, maybe he got good time or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Hey,
serving at 10-year.
I'm gonna test your knowledge again. Name the guy on the left.
Are you talking to me?
Yes. I don't think Brandon knows the 90s guys. Starts with a T.
With a T.
Whoops. What, to the left.
Yeah, this guy on the left.
Oh, on the left in the red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Troy.
Oh, Troy Alves?
Yep. Yeah, that's him.
Whoa, dude, I totally forgot about that guy.
Yeah. Dude,
I don't even look like him, dude, because he's got. Whoa, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, that was another one of those dudes. Like him and Melvin Anthony kind of had similar.
Yeah. I'm a bodybuilding historian, dude. I
really bro. I take pride in my ability to like have some like pretty good knowledge about bodybuilding history, but you fucking you definitely got it. You got me beat.
I can name pretty much any guy from any era, pretty much.
Tim O'Malley, you have a good memory. Tim O'Malley, he has a lot of it too. Let's see, he was related arrest. Let's see, delivery of a controlled substance, possession with intent to distribute, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon.
Damn.
Ms. All Molly, selling Molly and shit. That sounds like something a bodybuilder would probably get in trouble for.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Just gets involved in some random ass shit.
Yeah, right. I mean, like, if bodybuilders do dabble in like any type of drug, it's something like Molly or Coke.
Yeah. Yeah, what's cool about Chris Cormier is he's so involved in the sport still. Like he's all up in every show. He's there, fucking overseas, Dubai, every fucking show. He's there, just chilling with some of the bodybuilders.
He is a legend, dude. I definitely
you guys see Chris Aceto's son won fucking collegiate or teen nationals?
Oh, did he? I remember they were talking about it.
Yeah, great genetics, dude. Great. He's completely natural too.
Oh God.
The word.
Just wait.
Yeah, just wait.
Ridiculous when he starts.
Yeah, you'll know too. You'll put on with 30 pounds of fucking tissue all of a sudden. Great bag. Look at the lats already, just deep. He'll be a great pro.
Dude, and like just imagine like if your dad was Chris Aceto, like that dude, like
oh yeah, he's
gonna know like he's gonna know your physique. So he's been feeding you.
Yeah.
He knew your fucking formula rations, dude.
Yeah, exactly. He's got those Kevin Levrone genetics, half black, half Italian.
Yeah.
Look at this epic picture of Ronnie and Chris here.
Dude, Ronnie's hamstring, it's like a fucking ball right there. A football.
Chris kind of was famous for kind of being out of shape like that a lot of shows. Like he was peeled at certain shows, and then other shows he's kind of just like that.
I heard he was a partier. Like,
oh yeah, big time.
Who was it? I think was it Chad Nichols that coached him, or
yeah, Chad.
Yeah, and I remember hearing in like a podcast that like he would like trick him because he knew that he was going to cheat on his diet, so he would put like he would like give him low days on certain days because he knew like once the weekend got there he was gonna fuck it off and go party and shit. So he would implement certain strategies to accommodate for his fucking inability to stick to the plan.
Yeah, this 99 Olympia is one of my favorites, bro.
It's absurd.
Wow.
Yeah, those guys were the top three.
Damn, son.
Yeah, great top three that year. All black dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more intermixed now. There's a lot more like white dudes and fucking Middle Eastern guys and shit.
Dude, Middle Easterners have like made a huge splash over the years.
No, they have for real.
Brazilians.
Did you guys see Lee Haney talking shit about modern bodybuilding recently?
What did he say?
Dude, some of these old guys, like I love Lee Haney and I love Dorian, but they have nothing good to say about modern bodybuilding. It's kind of sad. It really is. It just kind of makes them look kind of dumb. Because like obviously we have classic, we have tons of fucking super aesthetic dudes. You know, yeah, we have a lot of mass monsters, but like they'll take like Nick Walker, for example, and be like, see, bodybuilding shouldn't look like this. It's like, okay, that's one fucking dude. And yeah, he's not the most aesthetic guy in the world, but he's also a fucking hella good bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
yeah.
they had guys that were shaped like that back then too. Like just
Exactly.
Okay, if bodybuilders shouldn't look like that, then that's on the judges. Why are the judges shouldn't award it? Like
right.
win
Exactly.
shows.
Yeah.
Like what do you like? He wins shows. Like that's a judging thing. If you hate that, like you know what I mean. That's the way the judges have gone. So if they don't like that, that has nothing to do with the athletes. They're doing what the judges
Exactly
required them to do, which is get fucking huge.
Dude, every sport changes too, man. Like, I try to like. I mean, I find myself kind of being like that too. Like, thinking that I kind of wish it was more like it was back then. But like, every sport evolves. Like basketball, like like basketball has evolved. Like, it used to be more, more physical and more down in the paint. Now, a lot more outside shooting. I mean, the game evolves, strategies evolve, strategies change, and like with bodybuilding and the growth of the sport as in its entirety, with all the different classes has, appealed more to the mainstream, but it has watered down what like the class that like you and I have, came up loving, it's just a difference.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that like it's gone. Like, I mean, maybe he doesn't like it, and maybe it's maybe like bodybuilding class isn't like what I would like to see it, but it doesn't mean that it's just like trash. It just means that we need to build more freaks.
Yeah. It's he was basically, his long story short, he was saying that like bodybuilding needs a reset, and they need to kind of go back to how physiques were in the fucking 80s. And
well, they would have to take away all the classes. Like, if you just have, it probably would.
Everyone just get smaller. Like that makes a lot of sense. Dude,
right.
You know what's crazy is Chris Cashman is holding his own pretty well against Ferg here. He's just way leaner. Sometimes I worry if Ferg's going to get in shape, to be honest with you guys. I know he'll probably hear this, and I've told him a million times.
No, it does not translate. I was telling him that because I just saw him like a couple days ago. He looks way leaner in person. Like,
he's doing North American, right?
And he's super flat right now too. But he like his lines are way deeper and way more apparent. Like when you're right next to him. For some reason, this doesn't like do him a lot of justice because he has a ton of density. There's not a lot of fat on him anymore.
And I mean, Chris Cashman's like probably one of the most shredded dudes in the fucking Northwest. So it's like, it's kind of an unfair comparison. Like Cashman's ridiculous. He has glute striations in the season. So.
He's like 3 weeks out.
I think so. Is he Wise?
North Americans?
4 now. I think it's 4 or 5. Yeah.
I think he has a qualifier like a week or two before, and
I think it's 3 and 5.
What's his qualifier?
Colorado.
He's doing one out of state, right?
Colorado, yeah.
I was gonna say if it's local, I want to try to go catch that dude competing. I want to see what he looks like in person.
Yeah, I think he originally was going to do like the Washington State or one of the local ones here, but then he decided to do an out of state one.
He's got 5 weeks, dude. Blue will have him ready.
Yeah.
I trust Blue. That's the thing. At the end of the day, I trust Blue.
5 weeks, dude. You can do a lot in 5 weeks. And he's, you know, I mean, he's a fucking monster, dude. Look at him.
And like even right there, it's like yeah, like Wise was saying, like there's not a lot of fat there. Like
he's a fucking unit. That's a
No,
big dude. How tall is he?
it's about 6'1", 6'2".
Jesus, dude, that's a big fucker.
Slightly taller than me. I'm 6 foot. So
Are you?
yeah. Yeah, there's just a little bit on the glutes, but I mean, like Brandon says, like he's right there. Surprisingly, it looks like he has a pretty small waist. Actually, either that or he's just so fucking big.
it's a little bit of both. He's got like big ass lats and they're kind of high. Plus, he doesn't have a distended waist. So like,
good sweeps to it and bring his waist in.
Look how big his hands are, bro. Like Brock Lesnar hands or something.
Dude, yeah, he's got lunch boxes for hands.
I wonder if can he turn his wrists in the front double, or do they just stay straight like that? I wonder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because is he up in the same area as you, Brandon, or he's up north, right? Like,
no, yeah, he's in Tacoma. Yeah, he's up there by Cashman. Yeah, they have a pretty cool gym up there, Tacoma Barbell Club. That's where you see their videos. It's a cool gym. I've been there a few times. You know what it is, Brandon? Lyons. It's actually fucking Gabe's old gym, the one that Stan gave him. It's the same building.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So the history lesson here, so Stan. It was Flex Fitness, right? It was called Flex Fitness.
I think so. Oh yeah, because they named it after Flex Wheeler.
Yeah. So Stan Efferding had a gym, and he basically was moving to Vegas, and he wanted to keep the gym going. So he basically gave it to Gabe Moen, and then Gabe changed the name and fucking turned it into what was it? G Standard Fitness, and he put like a fucking DJ booth on the top level and shit. And I don't know. He made it Gabe, right? You know what I mean? and then he ended up getting into it with the owner about some leakage or something. Then he moved to a different building, and then this guy, he's not even a bodybuilder. I can't remember his name, but the guy that started Tacoma Barbell Club just slid right in there and fucking put another gym right there right after Gabe left, and it turned into Tacoma Barbell Club. It's a perfect building for a gym.
Is it
nice? I like the vibe there. I like that. Like half of it is leg equipment, and the other half is just the rest. You know,
it's just a shitload of legs.
they really, you know, it's sick that you could get like a ridiculous leg day in there, and then the rest of the stuff, it's like, you know, not minimal, but like there's a couple nice pieces for the rest, but like, you know, I like that they're not like loaded with every single back machine. You know, it's like, no, just go grab some dumbbells and lay on the bench and do chest supported dumbbell rows like that. You don't need
exactly
for like everything, you know.
You don't need all these. And what I love about it has those big ass garage doors, and you get like a good natural lighting coming off the side.
Yeah, and they have a ridiculous amount of dumbbells.
Like, oh yeah, like crazy.
Yeah.
It's the good dumbbells, like it's the ones with the plates. You know, like the plates on them. It's they're my favorite fucking old school dumbbells.
They have a bunch of different kinds. It's sweet.
None of this fucking rubber bullshit. Fucking. I love those old plated dumbbells, man. Those are the best.
Dude, those things hurt to set on your knees, though. You know,
I know.
Above 120, you put the 150s on your fucking thighs. It's like, I'm gonna kick these things up right now, or they're gonna go through my legs.
I know, because some of them have like a knob at the end. Like if you break it, put like a knob, or that is a little bit of a drawback. I think his best poses are his back lat spread and his side chest.
His side chest looks crazy.
Maybe most muscular too.
I'm excited to see what happens. I mean, he looks great. He's a good bodybuilder.
Even the side tricep.
Wow.
He's not one of those like super grainy people. So like condition isn't gonna show through until he's like really peeled, you know?
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, you went up and trained with him not too long ago, right?
We didn't train together. He was training back and I was training arms, but we were bullshitting the whole time. The whole time, obviously, but
right.
Does Hani sponsor him? Is he sponsored by Evening?
Yeah.
I imagine it's probably.
I just saw the link.
Yeah.
Fucking stellar sponsorship, dude. Fucking, I love
That
you with
is,
my products so much. I'm a huge fan.
See, they have these sick lighting in that gym, dude. Sick lighting. That's my only beef with the fucking Milwaukee gym is there's like no good lighting in that fucking gym, bro.
Dude, you look. I feel like it looks like shit when I get a pump and take my shirt off in there. I'm like, damn, this is not doing it for me right now.
Yeah. It's because Tim has it so fucking bright, like especially upstairs. It's like there's a light like every 6 feet. I told him one day, I said, bro, you should just turn half these lights off.
And then
Literally,
downstairs, the ceiling's so low that if you do stand underneath a light, it like super shadows you because you're like
Yeah.
directly underneath it because it's right above your head. So,
Yeah, when I train at that gym, I'll just wear big ass clothing. I'm like, I'm not even gonna fucking take my shit off and then start feeling shitty.
a good spot for like checking pics and shit is like in front of the garage door downstairs.
Exactly.
There's no
You found it
mirror.
too. Yep. That's the only place you can do it. You go sideways against the natural lighting. Yep.
Yeah, but there's no mirror, so it's kind of that part. But
Even
Brandon,
Troutdale. What's that?
No, go ahead.
Even Troutdale doesn't have great lighting, but there is a few spots that are pretty decent.
yeah, I'll take the equipment over the lighting any day.
All day.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, what Tim's done,
a lighting guy anyway.
Your gym that you guys are gonna get out on the west side, Brandon, is gonna be off the chain, dude. He's I love the light. It was a gym before, so it was a 24, I think, a Gold's Gym and then a 24. So it's already got like the layout perfect for a gym. So it's already been built to be a gym. So I think that's gonna translate in kind of how everything flows together.
dude,
But
that place has been all sorts of things. Because when I was a kid, that place was a laser tag place.
Oh,
And then it was a pool hall for the last few
yeah,
years.
the pool hall. Yeah, it still has the beer signs up and shit in it.
Yeah.
it's gonna be a dope ass gym, dude. I mean, I already know some of the stuff he's planning on putting in there, dude, and it's I mean, it's gonna be just like everything else that he does, dude. It's gonna be a top notch gym, dude. You're gonna be set up out there, dude.
Sick.
Yeah, see, those dumbbells right there are my fucking favorite, dude. They just feel
those are nice as fuck.
I can go I swear I can go so much heavier on dumbbells when I have those type. I think Julian has those type of dumbbells too.
Almost, but you see, those have the caps of them are rubber coated just on the end of them.
Yep.
So they're not as brutal. They don't dig into your legs as much.
Right. Yeah.
Especially when your legs are sore already, dude. And they just
Plop those fuckers down.
They just like roll over the knots that are in your legs. It's all.
Yeah. Let's do an early Olympia prediction. I'll write it down, and we can change it as it gets closer and shit.
Samson.
Go with the old Samson, huh?
He's gonna repeat, I think.
Yeah, as long as he comes in shape, because I think the judges are really challenging him. Like, hey, you gotta bring some better conditioning, like, or at least comparable to to last year.
I had that same feeling about Samson. Like that feeling that we were just talking about Phil, like when he came on the scene and everybody kind of was like, yep, that's the future. Like I felt like that about Samson from the beginning. So I'm
yeah. Well, he's kind of old. So I don't know if he's going to go on like a Phil run.
No, nothing like that. But I just think he's just got it, dude. Like he's got all that. It's there for him. Like I mean, he's gonna it's his to lose. So I think
right.
I'm going with him.
All right. Do you want to do it? Let's do a top 6.
Oh, shit.
So you got Samson number 1. Oh. Who do you got? Who you got in 2? Lyons.
For that.
You got Derek, Hottie, Nick, Andrew Jacked, Martin.
I'm gonna go Nick.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
He's just getting better and better.
He looks like he's getting bigger too.
I'm gonna go Nick, Hottie, Derek.
Okay.
Dang it, I wish I would have this list in front of me.
That's 4 so far, so 2 more. Top 6.
Come back to me. let Brandon do a couple of few.
You got Andrew, Jack, and Martin. Okay.
Shit. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Hottie, and then
Nice.
Samson,
Okay.
and then Derek and then Nick, and then
Nice.
for 5, I mean Martin.
Andrew, Jack, 6th.
Yeah, Andrew Jack 6th. Are we doing top
Okay.
10?
No, just 6.
Oh yeah, I think that's who I was going between Andrew and Martin, but I think Martin is going to edge him out, being a little harder.
Yeah, I think I'll go with you on that one. I'll go Martin 5th, Andrew 6th.
Martin. Okay. Once we get closer, we'll get a list, then maybe do a top 10.
Cool.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to pull up, but I couldn't find anything.
What do you got, Rob?
I'm gonna go Hottie, Derek, Samson, Nick, Andrew Jack, and then Martin.
You guys both think that Derek's gonna beat Nick? I think, oh man.
Yeah, you already beat him. What are you talking about?
I don't think he did, dude. I don't think he did.
He beat him at 80%, and Nick was a fucking 100.
I don't know. I don't think.
Yeah, I agree with Rob on that one. I think Derek
only because of structure, dude. It's only because of structure. Unfortunately,
he is structurally a lot better for sure.
Yeah, it's just
I don't know. I'm kind of partial, and I like the freaks, dude. Like,
yeah. It's hard when you look at Nick and he doesn't have much quad sweep. And
I guess I could judge this in 2 different ways on like what's probably going to happen and how I would judge it, and that's
I know. Right?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I do think Nick, like I think I even said it in the last podcast, like he out bodybuilded Derek in that show, but I mean, I think like on a consistency level, like Derek just always has that look that the judges like.
They do like him. It's hard to vote against him, like to believe that.
And like with Nick, they're gonna scrutinize everything they see with Nick. You know, they're gonna be really picky about the waist. They're gonna be really versus Derek's physique is kind of easier to look those things over if he's a little bit off, just because of how like shocking the flow and everything is. So
I do think that they will probably, even if like Nick will have to absolutely lights out, absolutely hammer him to beat him.
Yeah, that's the thing with Nick. For him to win the Olympia, like everyone has to be slightly off, and because just structure wise, in my opinion.
Yeah, I do kind of try and do my predictions, assuming everyone's going to be 100% and go off that. And even off of that, if Derek's 100% and Nick's 100%, I think Derek takes it. Just because like we've seen Nick at basically 100%, and it's like insane. But like when Derek is at 100%, he's got like the polish, like the crisp, like everything's like really clean.
Yeah, exactly. Stu got a little update here, showing off the legs. That's dope.
And it looks.
Yeah, let's take a look at Stu real quick before we get off here. Always looking like a freak.
Yeah.
His only slightly bad pose is his back double, in my opinion. Like there's just a lot there. It's just not very like wide. It's just like very clumped together.
Yeah, very compact.
Very compact.
He's got a muscle.
It's almost like his muscle looks different. Like there's like a, normally in people's lower lats, it's just like lower lat to like lower back. He has like a line on both sides in the middle of his lat. Isn't that odd? It almost looks like he has abs in his lower back, bro.
Yeah, he has a six-pack in his back.
I know.
a six-pack, a six-pack.
Yeah. And then his back, if he could figure out how to get his back to spread like that in his front double, he would fucking kill it.
Yeah, he's wide, super wide. His adductors came up a lot too.
Yeah, he's still not trying to pose him. He's still doing the glute pose, but
yeah, he's taking up more space.
Yeah,
Which, you know, it's interesting because like when you see people posing like on their own, like sometimes the poses look worse than when they do on stage because of like how much bigger sometimes like the for example like at Emerald Cup the guy who beat me, like his legs were smaller than mine, but he stood with them super wide, so it didn't like, so at a quick glance, like the presentation is big. So I think that's what some people go for, is like a big wide presentation versus like some people going for the most pretty shape. You know what I mean? Everyone poses their things differently. I think Stu's just trying to take up as much fucking room as possible, and I think he does a good job.
Yeah, like he could even pose his adductors like better in these poses, because I know his shit touches. Like I've seen him walk around, like his shit definitely touches. I think, like you said, he's just trying. Yeah, he's just trying to widen them out, and he looks incredible. Like obviously just nitpicking here, but
yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. In my opinion, like I have to hit poses like super specific for them to even like look good. So, I mean, I'm not nitpicky about posing as long as something like doesn't look, you know, amateur-esque, you know.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like the whole posing your adductor from the back is pretty new within the last 4 or 5 years. Like, and it doesn't look good on everyone. Like some people completely lose their glutes if they pose their adductors. So it's like,
yeah,
I like the way Stu's doing it here. That's kind of how I've always done it. I've been toying with popping the adductors out next year. We'll see what I come up with. But yeah, like
popping the adductors, you mean like rotating your knees out more?
Yeah, so like, you know how Chris Massaro hits his back poses and his adductors are just fucking stuck together? It's because he's pushing his hips back.
Yeah.
Sometimes tucking your glutes in.
Yeah, rather than squeezing your glutes hard and tucking your glutes in, he'll push his hips back and then squeeze his glutes. Some people can do them both at the same time and look good, but then some people, I think like Stu, if he pushes his adductors back, he loses his glutes. So it's like you'd almost rather have shredded glutes.
You also widen your waist when you push your abductors back too.
Yeah,
so like
exactly.
It's a trade-off, you know.
Yeah.
It's really not for everyone. That's kind of what it comes down to. I think is like if it looks good on you, fucking do it. But like it's not a one all fits all, you know.
Yeah, that's why like Tuttle, he had me he's like, dude, don't worry about your adductors because just your glutes are huge. So even when you suck them in all the way, it doesn't look funky. And it doesn't, like, if I were to pop my adductors back, yes, they look freaky, but now my waist looks a little bit wider. And because of that, my lats don't look as wide. You know what I mean? And it's like all about creating that illusion.
The one thing I think Stu actually beats Justin pretty easily on is the side poses because Stu is just so thick, you know.
Easy.
He's a tank.
Yeah, and Justin, like, he still doesn't have like that real like crazy thickness. Quite like it's obviously looks awesome. That's an awesome pose.
When was that picture?
Let's see. That was 1 day ago. So yeah, 1 day.
It says the last few weeks as a caption. He's insinuating that wasn't on that day. I think. But
it says the last few weeks. Okay, yeah.
Does he have any, like, can you show the most recent, or what's he got for most recent?
Let's see.
He kind of hides a little bit, not hides, but he just posts like a couple shots.
So this is 2 weeks out right here. I don't think he's got a back shot. No, just a bunch of training and then that one. Yeah, he's kind of been keeping it secret this year. As far as like not posting like everything. Obviously, he always looks incredible from the front.
God damn.
Dude,
I know. Yeah. It's almost cartoonish. It doesn't even, it's almost like AI, dude.
Yeah, dude, he's so, wow.
I hate to sound too critical, but that is what we're talking about here, kind of. I think that he's kind of all arms, though. Like, he's kind of all arms and all shape. Because, like, his lats are wide from the front, but that doesn't translate from the back at all. And
I'm pretty decent friends with him, and we talk all the time. Like he's like, yeah, my back sucks. Like he knows. He doesn't say it sucks, but he's like, it doesn't really look good until I'm like stage ready and it's peeled. But like,
Yeah.
he knows his points. He knows he's pretty much all extremities, arms and legs. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
his torso.
It's an insane look, and it's really, really like his arms and legs make up for, you know, almost everything else. Like, because it's such a crazy look.
It's like
it's just like when you think about a complete bodybuilder, like he's just not quite there yet.
Yeah,
but he's well on his way. I mean, if he just keeps filling his back out, it's gonna be fucking nuts.
I would say a lot more shoulders, a lot more chest, and a lot more back. Just the torso in general, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he's definitely arms and legs. And like if you took the smallest waist possible and then threw some crazy arms and crazy legs on there, that's kind of him. And then everything else is kind of following behind. Yeah. That's why, I mean, for that, he could be first or he could be sixth for this show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It all depends on, you know, what kind of shape he's in and how it translates to stage.
Looks like he's naked in his pool right there.
I will say he does get like one of the coolest life awards, if that's the thing.
Dude, yeah,
he's living the fucking dream.
Yeah, bro, he literally just built that house in the middle of nowhere on a fucking giant hill.
Yeah,
he owns a giant fucking weed farm.
His own like private garage gym thing, like with plenty of sick equipment, like weed farm.
I'm sure he makes a fuck ton of money off of his weed company, his weed farm.
Oh yeah.
Definitely best life award for sure. Him and his wife go to like Italy every year and shit.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, he's balling, dude. He's not hurting. None of them. He take away bodybuilding, he's doing completely fine, and then he probably makes decent money off bodybuilding too.
But I mean, that could be why he's such a good bodybuilder, right? He set himself up in a position to where he can go all in. You know, he doesn't have to. You know, he has his established business. He's making money. Okay,
dude, that carries so much weight, in my opinion, dude. That's like when I was competing, I was something that I did not have, and like I just to be able to like go to work for 8 hours a day or whatever it is that you do for your livelihood, and just put that down and not have to like stress at all about finances, and just, you know, you get off work and it's just all bodybuilding. Like that's, or even be able to like set yourself up to take time off of work so that you could really like focus in for the last 2 to 4 weeks.
The last few weeks, yeah.
Like not many people have the ability to do that, and it can be a huge difference maker.
Totally. And
look at those nutty. Go ahead.
I mean, he has a wife that's supportive and does a similar thing, you know. So I think that goes a long way too. Having I mean, relationships in bodybuilding can go one of two ways. I'm fortunate enough to have it only ever have gone one way, but like, you know, I think that if it goes the right way, it can be like a superpower. You know?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's some correlation in like all the like billionaires and them being married, and you're like, okay, I just like to have a good woman that grounds you and supports you, dude, and just like somebody to lean on, dude. There's something to be said for that. Like
I'm just blown away at how fucking big his calves are. Like he has thick calf striations from the side here. It's crazy. That inner calf.
I was like, fuck all that love shit. Look at his calves.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Yeah, he has a great wife, but those fucking calves.
Yeah. That's the real support we're talking about.
That's awesome. Let's do a couple more questions here, and then we'll call it good. Let's see what else I got here. I know I got a couple other ones that I wrote down. Oh yeah. Brandon Wise, have you experienced insulin that much?
Yeah, a little bit, not a whole lot. I've only ever really used the Walmart shit just as a basal method, just to keep blood sugars low as I was pushing carbs super high. I've never done any fast acting like pre or intra or post or anything. But yeah, just because I like it. I think it helped a lot with just, like I said, partitioning those carbs to the muscle. because I mean, like I mentioned earlier, I have to eat a lot. So like when that's the case, blood sugars ended up starting getting a little bit high in the morning, and a little bit of Slim took care of that as a bit, like,
Oh yeah.
little basil in the morning, and that was good. And a little metformin, or no, not metformin. Metformin fucked me up. Berberine last off
Yeah.
season kind of kept me.
You take berberine with your carb meals?
I was doing it with, not with all my carb meals. I was doing like 500 mgs with meal 3, which is about, in theory, when the like insulin would be like wearing off from my morning shot, because it's not like an all day thing like the Novolent R. It's not an all day. It's kind of like
Oh, okay.
intermediate.
You kind of run it once it's kind of coming out of your system. Okay.
So yeah, once it's kind of coming out of my system, I just do another 500 mgs of berberine, like pre-workout, and then that's kind of does it for my partitioning shit for the rest of the day.
Yeah. If you guys need any Humalog, I have like fucking 20 or 30 bottles because my girlfriend's diabetic and she has like a bunch of old bottles that she didn't use. I just have a shit ton of yeah, she's awesome. New girlfriend.
Congratulations.
Congrats. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, she's a power lifter. She's really cool. She's strong and fucking super chill.
Help you move a couch.
Exactly. I'll make her move that shit. All right, let's do. Oh yeah, there's a couple more here. I don't want to win. If you had to choose between, if you were getting ready for a show and you had one choice, Anavar or Winstrol, which one would you choose?
Winnie, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I like Anavar, don't get me wrong, but like, dude, when we put Winnie in this prep, like, especially Winnie in, and then I switched sources, I was like, holy shit, I've never like had like a fucking really strong, like, yeah, I don't really notice drugs like that much. I don't really pay attention that much to like what's doing what.
Yeah.
But like I noticed Winstraw, like I was like, damn, like I'm veiny and hard, like quick. So that was definitely, I can't say the same thing about Anavar.
Yeah, that's true. Anavar's, yeah, it's not extreme. I don't think is winning. You agree, Brandon Lyons?
Yeah. I would agree, but I'm kind of in the same boat as him, just because like for me, like anytime I'm doing either of them, I'm doing like 8 other things. So I'm like, it's like I don't know exactly what's doing what. I just know that like the combination of those 3 to 6 different compounds together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if I had to pick one, I'd probably choose Winstrol for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it also depends on like context too. Like in an off season, for sure, Anavar. But like if we're just talking about like one or the other forever, I'd probably go to Winstrol because I could use it in a prep and I can lean on other stuff in the off season. But like for an off season oral, I think Anavar is really good. If you're going to,
that's kind of exactly what I was going to say. Like, yes, Anavar is definitely more like versatile as far as using it throughout the year. But yeah, I think as far as if you had a choice for pre-contest, Winnie's probably going to get you drier and harder for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Worst Mr. Olympia ever. One comes to my mind every time this comes up, but I'll see if you guys think the same one.
Dennis Dixon.
Yeah, Chris Dickerson. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, Chris Dickerson. Yeah.
Bro, Chris Dickerson, that physique that won the Olympia that year probably would have trouble winning a national show nowadays, bro.
Very true.
But it must have been a down year. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm not giving him enough credit. I'll have to go look at some pictures, but it just did not look that good.
What year was it?
1982, I believe.
1982. Oh, God, I don't know, dude.
It was like Franco won a couple, and then Frank Zane won one, and then Chris Dickerson won one, and then Lee Haney came on the scene and went on his eight wins in a row. And I mean,
I don't know that person, and I don't really know. I can't go back that far to speak.
Yeah.
So that's a hard one.
What's the worst Olympia call you guys have ever seen? Like somebody else should have won that year. A
I mean,
lot of people go.
I'd say probably when Nasser did, what was that 96
Ooh,
or
yeah,
something like
90,
that?
that was 97 Olympia, right before Ronnie
97?
started with him. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good
probably
call.
that
I
one.
totally agree with you.
They gave it to Dorian that year.
Yeah.
Bro, Dorian had a torn bicep, a torn tricep on one arm, and a torn tricep on the other arm.
I just
And he wasn't
yeah.
and he wasn't in condition. He was off. He was off.
I should
big time.
preface this by saying I was 1 year old, so I don't remember that, but like
I've seen the
just
video
everything
about
that
it.
I've seen, you know.
Yeah. I don't obviously I wasn't really watching bodybuilding back then, but I've seen the video and like the conversation about it, and I do remember thinking that was fucking nuts.
Yeah, it just seems like that's a pretty universal thought there that Nasser should have had that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of people talk about the 2007 when Jay beat Victor, but if you really look at that and judge pose per pose, it was like, yeah, Victor looked incredible, and it was really close. But if you look at pose per pose with Nasser and Dorian that year, you're like, oh man, like Dorian looked not that great, and Nasser was fucking just huge and peeled, and yeah, that was a close one.
Then they have a bunch of female judges.
I'm not sure. Did they?
I don't know.
Oh, you're making a joke. Is it Nasser?
they got their redemption.
Oh no shit, right? Yeah, it's too bad. Nasser ended up dying, what, like 10 years ago or something like that?
Did he?
Yeah, he died a while ago. But I heard he took like he pushed it like harder than anyone. Like he would just see how much shit his body could handle. Like 4,000 milligrams a test, like crazy shit.
Good God, I would be so sick, dude. I wouldn't even like
how much can you fit in your body, and how
Seriously.
how much.
I tried to do 2,000 one time, and I think I made it like 2 weeks on it, and I just got like I was just so like nauseous.
Just get test flu, yeah.
Horrible, dude. Like even at like 1,500, like that was a number that I had a couple coaches try to like get me right on, dude. And like 1,500, like dude, 1,000's like the max for me. Like anything more than that is, and that's to me that's fucking crazy still. Like it's a lot, dude.
If you really want to push it, yeah, I think 1,000, 1,250. That's any more than that, you're almost just gonna get toxic from the too much.
Yeah,
it's like what
do variety, pick variety of drugs over like.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're only like you're hammering one pathway so hard like that. It's like why not go a little bit less on that pathway and then get those milligrams up from a couple different pathways. You know what I mean? Like a 19 north.
Take some of that money and put it in your growth.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, if you're not, you can up your growth hormone and be even better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or you could take. I mean, in theory, you could take like say like instead of like if you're trying to take 1,500 milligrams of test and if that's like your cycle, like it would probably be smarter to do like a little bit less test and something else, so you're covering different bases. You know what I mean, and not just hammering like tests like that.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's more about total milligrams than definitely ramping up one pathway for sure. But yeah, growth hormone I think is definitely a big missing key if people aren't taking it.
Yeah, I just got back on some GH actually. We had that out for a while. Just put that back on, and actually just ordered some SLU. I want to kind of give that a run. Not that I really need it. I'm still pretty lean right now, but I want to be familiar with it because I think it could be really useful for certain clients, especially women.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I want to be able to recommend something that I've taken before and not put a chick on something that I don't have any experience personally with,
Yeah. You keep a decent amount of clients?
No, not a ton. I mean, right now I only have 10. So it's not like a ton, but it it helps out. It keeps me busy and keeps my brain, problem solving and stuff. I think that's pretty important. So
What do you
Yeah.
do for full-time, Brennan?
What's that?
What's your job, your full-time job?
I work for municipal water source, so I work on like water mains. Work
Oh,
for
nice.
I would say I work for the city, but I don't work for a city. I work for a specific water district.
Which district?
West Slope Water District in Beaverton, Portland area. So yeah,
I
it's
work in
municipal.
construction too.
Just like it's like we do construct shit, like we build shit, but it's more of a maintenance gig because I'm just like maintaining the infrastructure as is, fixing gates, you know, fixing water mains at 3 in the morning when they fucking break.
No.
Like
That's
it's
cool.
pretty cool for the most part. It's pretty chill. It's not nearly as laborious as it used to be or as my last jobs have been. So it's cool.
You probably get paid good overtime when you get the 3 in the morning calls, huh?
Yeah, I can't complain. Yeah,
exactly. I feel like 5 to 10 clients is almost like perfect.
Yeah, it's manageable for sure. I think
when
past
like,
that, it'd be like, I mean, I could definitely handle more clients for sure, but you know, that'd definitely require more bandwidth. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
as long as they're not super needy clients, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a question for you real quick before we go. If you have a client, I always kind of run into this sometimes, and a lot of the time I'll just tell them to stay on the same diet. So like, but then sometimes they're like, well, you know, the variety thing. Like, so if you have like a client who you go throughout the week and then you do a check-in and they're like, oh, well, I had you know, a 7 out of a 10 or like a 6 out of the 10 a rating for like how well I followed the diet this week. Do you just go, all right, well, you kind of fucked the diet up this week.
Yeah, kind of.
You're going to go ahead and repeat this diet until you get it down, or do you switch it up?
No, I don't. I mean, if somebody's diet adherence is like less than like an 8.5, something like that, I mean, there's no reason to change anything. Like, they know that. And if they are acting like they don't know that, they're coping, and you know what I mean. Like, if you're a reasonable adult, like you should know that. Like, if you're not following your plan, there's nothing to address because you don't. There's no info to give. Now, if your plan is like unfollowable.
Right.
Sure. You know what I mean? If they're having adherence issues because they don't enjoy the plan or because, you know, it's not structured right, and that's something we can talk about and work out. But like straight up, like not like adherence, you know, not being there if you've had that conversation, like, you know, and gone down those roads already, like if there's adherence is still low on that, then I just tell them, same plan.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, some people I get, you know, they'll sign up for like 5 weeks, you know, because I'll do like 5 weeks, 10 weeks, 15 weeks, usually, sometimes 20, and like they'll sign up for the cheapest one for those like 5 weeks, and it's like for almost 4 or 5 weeks they're on the same fucking plan. It's like, all right, you didn't hit it again. Let's try it again. You know
I stopped doing that, man. I now, like, if you want to, like, and I'm not even like hard to work with or anything, but like you got to upfront pay 2 months, like 60 days. Like that way you got to give me time, because I know if you've never been following a meal plan and you haven't, you know, been meal prepping, or, you know, you haven't had a real structured diet, you're not familiar with macros, whatever. I know it's going to take at least 2, 3, 4 weeks, depending on the person, to really like let that plan adhere and sink in, and for them to find a routine that works for them. You know, the first few weeks of every client, it's like, I mean, not every client, but almost, it's like, I'm still trying to work out when I can get this meal down at work, but I'm, you know, trying to make it happen. And there's other people who are just, you know, not even trying. So you kind of feel that out based off of like how you talk to them and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think I'm gonna change it. Maybe go like 8, 12, 16, 20, something like that, instead of,
bro, make them commit.
Instead of 5, 10, 15. Yeah, it makes more sense. Give them more time.
That financial commitment's huge too. I mean, a lot of people won't. I guess it just depends on how important it is to them, but a lot of people especially if they're not like bodybuilding clients, like competitive clients, like they're just, they need to have that value there for them to hold them accountable. That financial commitment is it's great for accountability in that beginning phase, and you need that beginning phase to go well so that they understand the importance of the service too. So it's kind of setting the stage for the whole program in its entirety, really.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yep.
So setting realistic expectations so that they're not, like someone comes to you, I want to get ready for the show. It's in 14 weeks, and they look like terrible, and they haven't been doing anything in the off season to like, help this along. It's like, you got to be upfront with them. You're like, man, that's not going to happen. Like, we can do maybe 25 weeks, or maybe, hey, let's focus on next year. But like, some people, will just take anybody and just blow smoke up their ass. Like, yeah, I'll get you there, and then be surprised when that person's pissed at them that they didn't deliver.
Yeah, right. They haven't even been 100% compliant with their program for that first 4 weeks, like you said, Brandon. Like, they're not even. It takes 3 or 4 weeks especially if they're not structured in any way. It's going to take anybody, dude. I don't care who you are. It's going to take you 3 or 4 weeks to really even like become 100% compliant with any program. It's
dude, and even if they are, like, if I had a coach and he was like, I'm going to get you 100% inside out peeled, like telling me that, and then he doesn't, I'm going to be upset with him, and I'm not going to work with him, and he just lost a client. And they're going to, so like, you have to set realistic expectations for people of like what they are going to be able to achieve.
Yeah, damn sure they're going to run to social media. They're going to run, damn sure they're going to run to social media and fucking blame it on you and cry about it and find any way to deflect the personal responsibility.
Screwed my peak up.
Yeah, oh my god, bunch of fucking pussies.
Yeah, that shit's so pathetic when people do that. It's just like,
that drives me crazy.
Yeah. If you have an issue with the coach, just fucking move on, hire another coach, shut the fuck up, take it on the chin, and move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a learning experience. I mean, you don't have to stay with the same coach forever. Like, not everything has to be drama, but bodybuilders are dramatic, bro.
For real.
Oh my god.
Hey guys, fucking thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate you guys.
No doubt. Thanks for having me, Rob. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Brandon, we'll do it again soon.
Good chatting, guys. Thank you.
Sounds good, guys. Take it easy. See you later.
Later.